It's that time of the day again. Dusting off the ropes is here, ladies and gents. Episode 11 is about to start, and I gotta say, I'm excited for this episode because this guy has been awesome. Going around Long Island, going around New York. This guy has been sweeping the competition. This guy has been amazing, and I'm so excited to have him on today. So, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let me introduce to you my guest for this episode, the sweeper guy, Eddie Prevete. Eddie!
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing fantastic. Little under the weather, but been pounding water all day, so
Well, I'm
feeling a
sorry to
little bit
hear
better.
that.
It's all good. It happens.
Well, do you have I know it's flu season. I hope you don't have the flu.
No, I think this happens a lot when it goes for me when it goes from like summer starting into winter. I get like a weird cold every now and then.
I know what you're talking about. It's like seasonal allergies. It happens to me too. It's the hot weather transitioning to the cold weather. My body has it too.
Yeah,
I had it like couple weeks ago where like
yeah, fucking
consistently my
suck.
body was just it sucks like anything. I it's just like, oh god, and you can't do anything about it.
No,
That's the thing.
absolutely nothing.
You cannot do anything about it. It's just it sucks. But once it's like once you transition to the weather, it's like, oh, okay. It's cold weather now.
Yeah, I
But
think by like tomorrow or the end of the week, I'll be fine again.
yeah, it's usually a couple days, and then all of a sudden it gets better. Just take medicine, get some sleep, and then it's like, oh, okay, back on the
Exactly.
road
Yeah.
again. What sucked is that I have college and everything, so I couldn't miss a day. So it's like I had to go in with like a little stuffy nose, and I'm like, oh crap, like, it sucks. So I
I
know
feel
how
that.
you're feeling right now. But Eddie, are you ready?
I think so.
No, I said. Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That's a little bit. That's a little. We just had DX 25th anniversary, so I had to do a little bit of that. All
No,
right,
I get you.
so Eddie, so here we go. First question of the day. You started out at Creative Pro as literally the sweeper guy. You would sweep the ring, and you were also transitioning into a professional wrestler. What I want to know was this sweeper gimmick the plan the whole time? Like when you were growing up, what was your get? Like what did you want to be when it came to professional wrestling?
So with the sweeper gimmick, it wasn't what I wanted to do originally. I kind of just stuck with it because when I was thinking about what I wanted to do, uh, the gimmick I wanted to do originally, it just didn't feel right. And when I was thinking about ideas for the sweeper guy, like sweeper stuff, it just sounded more fun and clicked a bit more. But like as a kid, wanting to be a wrestler, I have no idea, just myself, honestly. But I don't know. I never really thought about it until I started actually doing it, you know?
Oh, I still remember watching the Twitch stream, and I remember just hearing everybody chant for you, and I'm like, this guy is the most over guy in Creative Pro right now, and he's not even and he hasn't even wrestled a match yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. That'll go into the next question here, and with the sweeper thing, I think it's almost like it was meant for you. It's almost like
It
it was.
feels like it, yeah.
It's almost like the broom was always there. You just needed that one calling, and you found the calling with the fans. And
Yeah.
now look everywhere you wrestle, everybody's chanting the sweeper guy. If it's VPW, Creative Pro, beyond, it's amazing of how in just a short amount of time you're one of the most over guys in Long Island right now.
It still doesn't feel real to me.
We need to see you on AEW. Just imagine everybody
Yeah,
chanting
right.
"sweep the ring." It would
uh,
be
that'd
amazing.
be awesome. That'd
It's
be
like
awesome.
it's like that one SpongeBob episode where where SpongeBob literally
Yeah,
just
yeah,
goes out and just sweeps everything, and everybody's like, this guy's good, and then all of a sudden, it's like Squidward is just doing
nothing.
every,
And
like dancing and everything, putting all his energy into this one act, and
yeah,
he's
they don't
like,
want to see
and
Squidward. They want to see SpongeBob.
they're like, no, this is not good, and all of a sudden, sweep, oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I was like, it was awesome. So now going into the next question, what was going through your head when everybody was chanting about, sweeping the ring and everything?
Uh, so in my head, I kind of was like, why is everyone cheering for me? But at the same time, it's like it was the first show back for Creator Pro, and we always get the same regulars at the shows now, and I would assume in general before I started wrestling for them and training with them. So I think everyone was just excited to just make noise and just cheer and chant whatever, you know. So I think a combination of that, and then it was like, yeah, we got the hardworking man doing his thing, you know, which made it even funnier when they were chanting like "give him a raise" at me, which that made me like laugh a lot when I heard that because I was like, okay, this is funny.
I think I saw you laughing. I was like, this guy
I
is
did.
having a great time. It's again, with fans, especially on Long Island, they always like to chant for like they always like, if you notice,
Everything.
like at VPW, they like Steve the ref, like everybody chants for
Yeah,
Steve. Everybody when the ring announcer stepped in the ring, even Ryan Peterson, he's getting like chants and everything. So it's like no matter who steps in the ring, you're gonna get chanted. You're gonna get a chant. You're gonna get something.
like
So
the thing I could compare it to is because I'm big on fighting games. So like the scene on in New York and Long Island, we refer to ourselves as we're very goonish.
Goonish.
So like the crowds are ready to chant very goonish things, like and just chant at whatever, and it's very fun.
Oh, it's the littlest things
Oh
we
yeah,
find, we just chant for. It's crazy of how somebody can look at something, and then all of a sudden there's a chant going on 20 seconds later.
it's the most hilarious and amazing thing ever.
It is. By the way, dudes at ringside is here. They say they believe the best chant is "Holy Sweep."
Yes, that one I love that one. I only
I
heard it once, I think, so far, and it's my favorite one. I think actually no, the that and I was at Limitless versus Blitzkrieg, and I was a part of the tryout show that was happening on night two,
Yeah,
and all of a sudden the people in the crowd start like singing like "We want some broomsticks."
we want some broomsticks.
It was so funny.
I love the two sweep chant. I feel like
Yes.
that's awesome.
That one catches me off guard every time.
There's so many puns that you could just put in with sweep.
Oh yeah, the possibilities are endless.
But Ciara is in chat. Uh, they go to VPW and also Creator Pro.
Yeah, I've seen them before. They're awesome.
They're they're awesome. Uh, Ciara dressed up as Dante Drago. Maybe we'll see a sweeper cosplay in the future, Ciara.
The first sweeper cosplay.
The sweeper. Well, Halloween is coming up.
There you go. Get your sweeper costumes.
Get your sweeper costumes. Get your brooms.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just sell customized brooms.
I've actually thought about doing dustpan.
Well, you know me with dusting off the ropes.
There you go. Partnership right there.
I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, wait a minute. He's the sweeper. He has a broom. I call myself Dusty. That could be the
Sponsor
dustpan.
me. Yeah,
That could be a good tag team right there.
yeah, yeah.
The sweep and dust connection.
There you go. There you go.
And just you sweep while I put the dustpan, and you sweep into the dustpan. That would be something. Or if you have somebody else tag team partner. I know my friend's trying to create a pro, but imagine though, that could be something.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a
that'd be
tag
super
team right
fun.
there.
That'd be a lot of fun.
And then no, and then there's this faction that just sweep like somebody cleans the turnbuckles, somebody sweeps the rings, somebody
Well, we
get.
gotta at that point we gotta get Diego El Trabajador in there, the working man. He's got to be a part of it.
You gotta have everybody. You gotta have what was his
Everyone
name?
with the occupational like gimmick of like cleaning or like construction, they have to be in
Wasn't
it.
wasn't Wally from
Wally, yeah,
yeah. He I
Wally
think
was also. I've basically taken his stick, basically.
you basically you basically took Wally and just made Eddie. It's
Yeah,
that could be a tag team in the future. That could be tag team champions. That could be a
maybe,
tag team
maybe.
championship team right there. Um so going on to the next question. Um Now your name is Eddie Prevete, but most people call you the sweeper guy. So I just want to know, do you feel like your actual like name is the sweeper guy instead of Eddie Prevete? Like more people are calling you the sweeper guy. So how do you feel that people are calling you the sweeper guy more than Eddie?
It does. I think either or works. Like it's kind of. I guess you could say it almost in the same way of like Ric Flair's the Nature Boy. Some people call him the Nature Boy. People call him Ric Flair. It's kind of that's that. Not to say that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't bother me as much. Like it's still me, the sweeper.
Oh yeah.
It's still me. You're still associating and my name with it anyway.
I
Like the
think
like title, nickname, that kind of thing.
yeah, you're exactly right. Like Nature Boy, Ric Flair. When Bray Wyatt was the Fiend, more people called him the Fiend instead of Bray Wyatt, even though he was
Yeah,
technically still Bray Wyatt. It's still like also like Stone Cold Steve Austin. More people call him Stone Cold than Steve Austin. Like
yeah.
you're still the same guy. It's just people are calling you this guy, this name instead of this name.
It's
But
interchangeable.
oh yeah, but I know it's Eddie Preveti, but it's still it's it would feel weird, like a little weird, like your name. This is your name, but people are knowing you for this, and then people are saying that you're this guy. Like I like if I was somebody and somebody called me a different name, I would probably be a little confused at first. Like when people were starting to call you the sweeper guy, were you just known for it at that point? Like if somebody said, "Hey, sweeper guy," did you just turn around or were you confused?
No, I probably would answer to the sweeper guy because I like even after that show where I got the chance of sweeper at me, like I was throwing something outside, helping clean up, and people were like, "Hey, it's sweeper guy," and I was like, "Hey, hello, how you doing?" Went back inside to keep helping. So like I think I lost my train of thought as I was saying something. God damn it.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. I think
Happens to me.
it doesn't confuse me because it's like I was first known as the sweeper effectively. So it's like you already know my title. That's the just got drop description, I guess, and then there's my name on top of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It fuck. I lost my train of thought.
Well, now let's reverse the question. Now, do you if somebody said, "Hey, Eddie," would you get like more confused than if somebody called you the sleeper guy?
No, I'd probably still respond because that's my name.
Yeah, it's just so many people are calling you the sweeper guy. It's almost like people are saying, "No, he's a sweeper guy. It's not Eddie.
Yeah,
That's just it's like guys, that's my name." But uh
yeah.
no, everywhere I go, it's just it's. I hear. Have you seen the sweeper guy? Dude, the sweeper guy's in action. I mean, I remember out of the wildlife. everybody was just like, that's the sweeper guy. Like, so that's why it's like I know you're Eddie. It's just a lot of people are calling you the sweeper guy instead of Eddie. I rarely hear the name Eddie anymore when it comes out of like the fans.
I think the only time where it's come out for the fans was in the chant was in that 4 tag match that I was in later on in Wildlife, and people are going sweep Eddie sweep.
Yeah, that's another.
That's
Yeah,
like
but
the only time.
yeah, that's a chant. That's an awesome. That's I can see that. Yes, that's
I was
yeah.
actually funny enough. I was wearing a Kevin. I made myself a Kevin Steen ripoff shirt that said
Oh
"Sweep Eddie Sweep"
God,
on it. Yeah, in that match, if like I think you can barely see it, but if you like find a good enough shot, you can see it.
was it under your shirt?
No,
Your on.
I actually took off the red button up shirt I was wearing, and it was just the shirt and
Oh,
suspenders.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Then that explains why probably people were
yeah,
chanting
probably
that.
some people saw it. Yeah,
That's a good T-shirt design. By the way, do you have a pro wrestling tees page, right?
I do. It Pro Wrestling Tees / Eddie Prevete, I think.
Get this guy's merch. Guy's awesome.
I need the money.
Uh, so, going back to wildlife, you won the Talent Search Battle Royale.
First W.
That was your first W. So two parts to this question. One, what was going through your head when you won the Battle Royale once you heard the bell ring? And two, how did it feel to win your first match?
Surprised that was I you could see it on my face, and when Steve gets in the ring, you could see me ask him, going like, "I won." So that's kind of what went through my head when I first won, and then just in general, I was very happy with it. I mean, I think even if it was something, my first one was something else, I'd be happy with it. You know?
Yeah, it's to win your first match in a battle royale. That's impressive because you have to. It's not a royal.
Outlast others,
You
basically.
have to out. It's like a royal. Yeah, you have to outlast a lot of people in that ring, and you came down to you. It came down to you versus Pat Fitzpatrick, and Pat's been wrestling for a long time. So, and so
Big guy too.
and you managing to overcome Pat Fitzpatrick and eliminate him was amazing. And I think and remember everybody jumped out of their seats. Everybody was like,
Yeah,
"Ooh."
everyone was shocked and happy.
Oh, because again, everybody loves the sweeper guy. It's amazing. It's I'm telling you, you're the most over guy in Creator Pro and VPW right now. Everybody wants to see the sweeper guy. It's amazing. I love it. It's
uh,
awesome.
it's again like saying as I was saying earlier, it still doesn't feel real. It still hasn't, I think, fully set in with me yet. Like because I still feel like I still remember like the beginning of my training like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
So it's like
it's.
it still doesn't feel real.
Oh, I'm sure, especially since like the sweeping, the sweeping thing it was not originally. You didn't originally think you were gonna be some guy
Yeah.
sweeping the ring as a wrestler. I'm sure that was shocking more than anything.
Yeah,
It's
it was very shocking with getting that react response to it, but I kind of just rolled with the punches and said, and basically was like, yeah, screw it, I'll make something out of this.
definitely it's really worked for you, and I'm glad it's working because it's very entertaining.
Thank you. I try my best.
I'm glad. Alrighty, Eddie, we're off to the picture round. So if anybody's new to the whole dusting off the ropes thing, but I'll explain it to everybody. So Eddie, I will show you pictures of superstars. I'll show you pictures, and I just want to get your initial thoughts.
Like
It
first
could
thing that
be
comes to head.
It could be your first thing that comes to head, or it could be, you could say 5 minutes, like, of how you feel and everything. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, let me get it, uh, let me get it right here. Alright. Eddie, are you ready?
I think so.
I'm not gonna do the DX thing again. I think I was about to say, are you? No,
I'm
How
more
many?
than ready.
All right, first picture.
Crazy.
Oh shit!
Don't tell him I said that.
Guys, he said the C
I
word.
said, oh crap. He's going to beat me up again.
Damn, that takes some balls to say that word, especially with Mike right there.
Don't tell him I said that. Mike, I'm sorry.
Alrighty, next picture.
Traitor.
Traitor. That
Yeah.
he
He
is a
turned on me in the
traitor.
tag match.
That son of a bitch. I was shocked. I was like, oh come on. I was like he's got to win.
I
He
thought I
was
could
about
trust him.
Nobody can trust Johnny Clash. Nobody can trust that guy. Unbelievable, Johnny.
Birds of the
Alrighty.
Sun better watch their asses, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh. That's a challenge right there. Better watch your back, Birds of the Sun, and Johnny Clash.
One more on, let's hope Clash doesn't turn on them, I guess.
Clash is gonna turn on everybody. Clash is just gonna turn on this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then all of a sudden, you finally find somebody, and then he's gonna turn on them. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be all over the place. All right, and the last one,
My life's work.
life's work. Are you more are you more of a push broom, or are you more of a good old fashioned wood broomstick broom?
Push
Wooden
broom, I would say. But either
push
or
broom.
work.
Either or works.
I have to be versatile.
If you sold brooms, would you sell push brooms?
I'd probably sell whatever type of broom I could.
Every broom
Every broom.
imaginable.
Got it.
Every broom
You can't
imaginable.
just sell one type of pen. You got to sell all types of pens.
Exactly. Dudes at ringside say birds are winning the tag team titles. I
I
don't
mean,
know if that's a
if they win them, they win them. But uh, I mean, to go on that, I love Leo. I actually will never. I actually won't say anything bad on Leo. I love Leo.
he is a good guy. He threw spinach on my face at the wildlife show. So I don't know. I'm kidding. Leo's a good guy. I like Leo. They also dudes at ringside also says Johnny Clash makes them sick.
Yeah, they probably make others feel sick too. Johnny, I think, has that effect on people.
Johnny Clash. I remember like my first Creator Pro event. He was in the main event. He was the Creator Pro champion, I believe. Which that was like 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years
Yeah,
ago, 2018.
before I started training,
That was before
way before me.
That was before I was even in high school. And now look at me. You're you're one of the most over guys in Long Island professional wrestling, and I'm in college. We all grow up. We're all getting old.
Time moves on.
Time moves on. We're all getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way life goes. It's the walk of life. I like that song. Walk of life. All right, Eddie, are you ready for some fan questions?
Hit me.
All right. I'm not gonna hit you. That's not nice. Alrighty. Eddie, first question. We just saw them earlier. It's Ciara.
Woo!
They ask, who is your biggest inspiration for wrestling and sweeping?
So for inspiration, my biggest inspiration for wrestling, there's two of them. And it's the two people in wrestling that actually like made me say, screw it, I'm gonna do wrestling. Um, was Fuego del Sol and Marco Stunt.
Wow.
Seeing them on AEW television, and they're about my size, like same body type, same build. It clicked on my head, being like, okay, I don't have to be super judgmental and I guess fill my head with negativity about being like I can't do it when they're on TV, doing it in one of the biggest promotions out right now. What was the second part of the question? And for sweeping, right?
Who was your biggest inspiration for sweeping?
Wally. I have to go with Wally then.
Wally. Wow. That I did not expect Fuego del Sol and Marco Stunt. That's wow. I usually people say like, oh, Stone Cold, The Rock. I like what's the word? Gosh almighty, I'm blanking now.
Like it was like obviously yeah I like there's a part obviously growing up as a fan, it's like yeah I want to get into wrestling because of Cena,
Yeah.
Punk, Orton, those guys. There's obviously there's that for me, but there's times where I get like very not self-centered. My self-esteem hits the fucking tank, and
Yeah.
I don't think highly on myself. But seeing guys like Marco and Fuego on TV, and like I was saying, they're the same eyes and body and body type and build as me. It's like, okay, maybe I can do this,
Yeah.
and they're recognizable names. They're well liked names. They're good at what they do, which is what I'm trying to be at the same time.
They're awesome at what they do. I like seeing Fuego del Sol. I like seeing Marco Stunt. They both have put on some great matches. You've
Yeah,
put
they're
on
both
some
awesome.
good matches. It's I could see where you're like where you're coming from now, of inspired by them. I see it now. But maybe we'll see another thing similar from of Fuego del Sol, Marco Stunt, and you. Maybe we'll see you on AEW television one
Hopefully, if
day.
if if so, if that happens at some point, then that's a fucking goal of mine achieved.
We
I want to
gotta.
at least.
I want to see the sweeper guy versus Danhausen. I want to see it, or Eddie versus Orange Cassidy. I want to
I'll
see either of those matches.
I would love to do either or. I think that'd be so much fun.
It would be awesome. It would be a dream match, in my opinion. Just because of the similar wrestling styles.
Yeah, I think
I
I
think it
think
would be
that.
awesome.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. I would
Now,
I would.
if you were like Leo and wrestled Omos, I don't know if that would be a W.
Probably not.
That
But
would
hey,
be a
worth the
squash.
experience.
Wrestling with Entertainment says sweeper versus cleaner. Do you know who the cleaner is?
I'm assuming we're talking about Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega.
I
Kenny Omega. That
mean,
guy.
he's not doing any cleaning right now, so I'm the real cleaner of professional wrestling, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta call him. You gotta call him out. You gotta call out the cleaner.
Yeah, right.
Broomstick on a handle match.
Oh god.
Broomstick.
Broomstick on a pole match.
Whoever grabs the broomstick on a pole.
Oh jeez.
Dudes at ringside says sweeper versus pizza guy.
Oh, Luigi Primo.
Luigi
Oh.
Primo. Oh my god. Imagine the dough just spinning on the broomstick handle.
Oh my
Just-
god. Yes.
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
I'd probably have
It's
to
like-
I'd probably have to clean it up afterwards. So there you go.
Yeah, you gotta
You
clean
you
up.
make-
You should have been there for at VPW like 3-4 years ago. There was this guy whose literal name was Pancake, and he would have pancakes like he would walk out with pancakes, and he threw them in the crowd. And
Oh,
what
that's awesome.
happened was, I think he turned heel or whatever. Like he attacked somebody, and everybody
Okay.
starts throwing the pancakes in the ring. And
Oh,
because
that's so funny.
and the pancakes were like breaking apart and everything, so there was just
Right, right.
pancake pieces everywhere. And it was just
Uh,
like I was like, oh my god! And like I think Steve, uh, people had to come out with brooms, push brooms, and just sweep the ring. It took like 10 minutes to get everything out of there.
we got to bring
So
this guy
think
back.
you got you got no. So now I think I'm like, oh, imagine if Eddie was there. That he would get his 10 minutes of just sweeping.
Just sweeping it,
And
yeah.
here's the thing: in those 10 minutes, while people were just there, just be like, they were like chanting, like they were. I think they were chanting some random stuff. They would probably be chanting for 10 minutes, sweep Eddie sweep or two sweep or whatever.
Yeah.
Something was sweeping it. It would be awesome. There's a pancakes in NYWC. Is this the same pancake? It might be. He wears like a chef outfit, chef hat. It's something like that. All right. So now we're gonna go to the next fan question. We do got some more fan questions. Joe Panther the Third, aka one half of Dudes at Ringside. I don't know if it's him or if it's Metal Geek writing on the Dudes at Ringside. He says, which broom is his favorite broom? What he means is, which company does he like? Like, which company broom do you like the best? I don't know if you know any
I
company
so
brooms.
I don't know any brooms off the broom company names off the top of my head actually. Um, but I can answer this in a fun, whimsical way. So I have
Alrighty.
I have different names for the different brooms I've used.
Oh man.
The main one I have, the yellow and black one is Broom Willis,
Broom Willis.
and then I had one in when I did the Limitless Blitzkrieg tryout show. Uh, I had that one. That was his friend, Bristle Crow,
Whistle Crow.
like Russell Crowe.
Oh, okay.
So I guess Broom Willis will have to be the answer because that's my usual broom that I use.
Broom Willis.
Yeah,
Where's the inspiration of that name?
pun. It's just a funny pun to
Pun.
me.
Broom Willis.
Like I think that's just like it's just I'm trying different stuff to make the character funnier and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. Here's a pancake and yeah, probably. No, Broom Willis. Oh my god. You gotta like now you gotta sell. You gotta be like Bobby. You gotta sell Bobby. He sells Bobby Juniors. You gotta sell
Yeah, I
Broom
gotta
Willis
like sell
Juniors.
mini brooms or whatever or
Broom
something.
Willis Juniors. Just
Yeah,
it's just mini. It's just handled, and there's the whatever it's called, whatever
the bristle
the
head or whatever.
bristles. Yeah, the bristles. It's just a mini one. It's just a mini
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
It's like a desk broom.
yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
all. That'd be so. I just thought of an. You gotta go on Shark Tank on that one.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, $1 million idea.
$1 million. I'll take I'll give you $1 million for 10%. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I still remember one time I roasted my teacher when we did a Shark Tank project. That's for another day though. um. So this next question is from Metal Geek, the other half of Dudes at Ringside. He says he's in chat right now, so this is his question. He asked, "What is the toughest thing to sweep?" A lot of sweeping
toughest thing
questions.
to sweep that. No, that's to be expected. A lot of good sweeping questions. So the one that I've had the toughest time with was it would have to be that show where the fans were first started chanting sweeper stuff at me because the match that happened where I was first cleaning it up, it was like a 10-man tag and Leo is in the match and he throws a head of lettuce at throws it at someone. I don't remember who it was. It was like a year ago, and
Yeah.
I haven't looked at anything on that show in a while, or just remembering. I just don't remember much about it because I was just helping. But there was some parts of the lettuce that were like getting caked into the canvas
Oh,
that I couldn't
jeez.
really like. I was struggling to get out to one point where I actually yell out, "It won't come out!" And when the next match happens, I'm sitting there with my hand on my face, being like, "Oh, no one slip, please, no one slip."
No,
Thankfully, no one did.
nobody
So
slept.
yeah, it was actually it was Aaron Work and Evil Kip after that. So I was just sitting there being like, "Oh God, oh God."
It's a banana peel in the ring in the ring, and
that's
he's like,
that's how I felt because like
don't
when I was going
slip.
over it, it wasn't moving. So I was like, "Oh, someone might slip."
Yeah. What did you do to get it out?
Uh,
Did you?
I I think I got it out. It basically was just a stain at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there was nothing there. Like I went in and I tried getting it with like my with my fingernail or something, and it was just I think it was just staining. It was just
So it was
stained at
literally
that point.
embedded. It was literally embedded into the mat.
Yeah, because I think someone probably landed on it
Jeez.
at some point.
Yeah, they probably stepped on it or something like that.
Yeah, but we didn't. That canvas we got rid of like after like the next show we did,
Oh,
so
okay.
we didn't have to worry about it for too long.
Yeah, it's almost like, oh, if we got stuck, well, we got rid of it.
Yeah.
User Ringside says, you need to decorate the broom like Kenny does and give it sunglasses and a hat, and would you name it?
Well, that's what I gotta. At this point, I just gotta dress up the broom I have because it already has a name. I just, what would I have to? What would I dress it up as? Like my brain is like John McClane from Die Hard, automatically or something. John McClean. John, goddamn, John McClean. Yeah, or something. Oh
You,
crap.
you could give it like a Ace Ventura hairstyle and everything. Call it Broom Carry.
Oh my God, that's too good. That's way too
Gotta
good.
put a jacket on it. That would be all.
Oh, that'll be the next one. That'll be the next one. Oh, that's way too good.
that's
That's
all
way
that.
too good.
I'm giving the ideas. I'm the idea guy here. No,
All right. Oh,
I
that's
get
way.
I give ideas I give ideas so much, and so people are like, "What the are you saying?" Like sometimes I find good ideas. Sometimes I come up with the most shitty ideas. So
No, that's a good one.
anytime I come up with a good idea, I have to like award myself.
That's a good one.
I have to
I
be
might
like pat on
steal
the
that.
back. Alrighty. Um, we're gonna get to the trivia now.
Alrighty.
Trivia. Okay, Eddie, this is trivia on dusting off the ropes. I'm gonna give you 5 questions, ranking from easiest. First question will be easiest. Fifth question will be hardest. So right now we've only had one. I've only had one episode where the people on the episode have actually got 5 out of 5. It was even Stevens. They got 5 out of 5. I'm still looking though for the first singles trivia
Five
champion.
out of five.
5 out of 5 so far. Nobody has. People have come close. They've gotten 4. Uh, I think the closest one so far, in my opinion, was Doctor Cool, as he got the first 4 correct, and then he was so close with the 5th question he got mixed up.
Okay.
Um, and I still talk about I took like after that, like the for like 3 shows. The next 3 shows I saw him at, I just asked him the question, and he's like, "Oh," I'm like, he's like, "Screw you," because he got so pissed when he got so pissed and everything. All right, here we go. Question numero uno. With Halloween coming up, I gotta ask you, witches. They rode one of these in the sky. What do witches ride in the sky?
Broomsticks.
That is correct. It's a broom. I had to ask that. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're
uh,
good. No worries. I was half expecting a Harry Potter question or something like that.
I was literally thinking about that. I was thinking about Harry Potter at one point. I was like, oh, Harry Potter. Ooh. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go with the witches because Halloween and everything.
More
Uh,
fitting, yeah.
yeah, probably in the future. If we have a part two, I'll ask Harry Potter, and then and then I
There
was
you
like,
go.
remember when we talked about Harry Potter on part one?
Like here it comes again.
um, question number two. You posted a video on Instagram, and so I'll say social media, where you hit a wrestling move at a playground. What was the move called that you performed at the playground?
The Park Rana.
That is correct. It is the Park Rana, aka Hurricane Rana off zip
Whatever
line.
that thing was. I
Yeah,
don't.
I say it's a zip line because it acts like a
Yeah,
zip line. I thought that was hilarious. So I was like, oh, I was like, oh my
yeah.
god,
We were killing time before the tryout show for Limitless versus Blitzkrieg. So we were just one of the guys I was with, Sebastian. We were just killing time. He found a park on Google Maps, and we were just chilling at the park for like an hour and a half. We were messing around. And I had Steve Azure pull out his phone. I had Doctor
I
Cool hold my phone,
oh
and
that
I
was
was just
that
like, yeah,
that was
that
cool.
was how it happened basically. And I was like, hey Sebastian, blind feed, and then I hit him with the Rana.
I just imagine it's like, guys, I have a good idea for a video.
That's
It's just
basically what it was.
I see that's what I imagined. Like when I first started watching wrestling, I think I imagined like going on a playground just performing moves like that. Or
Yeah, like
I saw like I see videos on YouTube of people like doing that. Like go to a playground and just
oh,
do
and they just do
wrestling
shit.
moves. Yeah, like the literally what you did, the Park Rana or like a clothesline off the slide or something like that. It's like
Yeah,
they find like most creative stuff.
we did like another random thing afterwards where like Sebastian like flipped himself onto a slide and I like punched him as he got off or something. That was like on my story for like the same day.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah,
my god.
we were just goofing off and it was funny.
Oh, I'm sure it was hilarious. I thought the Park Rana was hilarious. I think I saw the video. Did you post a video? Why do I feel like I've seen that?
I posted the Park Rana on all my socials, and then in my Instagram story, I did the one of me punching Sebastian, and then I spear him later.
I probably saw the story. That's probably why I remember. Um, excuse me. Before we go on to the next question, my friend just texted me asking a question. Uh,
Okay.
he's actually going to start training at Creative Pro soon, so watch out for him. He's called the Master of War, uh, aka his name is Nick. He asks,
Another
"How?"
Nick. Okay.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Nick Robles, Mr. Gru over here. His last, I think that's what his wrestling name is, Mr. Gru. I don't know if
Okay.
he's keeping that. He asks, how many sweeps per hour can you go?
How many sweeps? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful answer. That's the best answer I've heard. All of dusting off the ropes. Just yes.
Just yes.
Uh, all right. Well, we should. It's like Doctor Cool, 1,000 eliminations, or any 1,000 eliminations stuff, or the Slumberjack match. We gotta have how many? Whoever stops sweeping loses. You gotta have that
Yeah,
match.
I've thought of silly videos like that or something. I just gotta like write them down and then just record them.
Yeah, you gotta do that. That would be you gotta have it with, like Doctor Cool. You gotta. That's like if you and Doctor Cool have a match. Like he had the Slumberjack match, which Johnny Clash. So that would be something like,
Yeah.
oh, let's do this. Up, sweep. Like
Yeah.
just don't stop sweeping. Whoever stops sweeping loses. Um, alrighty. Question number 3, or 2 out of 2 so far. That is a good sign. On August 29th, again, you posted a video of a guy getting in your car with food, saying he doesn't care that he'll get your car dirty. What food was he holding?
It was cheese doodle puff. Like um yeah, it was cheese doodle puffs, yeah.
Is that your final answer? For 3 out of 5, I'm
No, it
gonna
was
say final answer.
Cheetos puffs. It was Cheetos.
Is that your
I
final
know.
answer?
Yeah.
You are correct. I would have given you cheese doodle puffs because I know where you were going with it, but hey, you made it easier for me to say, you're correct. um, you need to decorate the broom like. Oh, he. I thought he wrote that.
No, we got that
I
one.
saw the chat like move for a second, so I thought. All right. So question number 4. You're 3 out of 3. It's getting close. With Halloween coming up, I gotta ask you this question, and also I usually ask like a WWE question, but in this case, we're not gonna be going to WWE. We're gonna go to WCW. It's kind of WWE. Halloween Havoc 1998. Goldberg defeated who to retain the championship? And I'll say this: think of who was in WCW.
You said 1998?
1998.
Fuck, I forgot that wasn't normal. Who did great? Uh, was it? Fuck it, Diamond Dallas Page?
Final answer. You could say as many answers as you like, but once you have your answer, I'll ask you to lock it in, and if once you say yes, that will be your answer. So you can change your answer right now.
There should be like steam coming out. Really racking my brain. No, later. What else could have been? Could have been an answer. It could be an answer. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Diamond Dallas Page because that's the only one I can think of.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I must say, Eddie, good guess. It was Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh fuck.
You guessed it correctly. Goldberg defeated Diamond Dallas Page at Halloween Havoc 1998. Some
Okay,
say
the reason my brain was racked on that was because I know some of the story of that, like the pay-per-view ended early in the middle of the match. I just couldn't remember if Page won or lost. So that's why when he's like Goldberg defeated, I was like, wait, did he?
yes, Goldberg. I thought Diamond Dallas Page won, but once I looked at it, I was like, oh, Goldberg won. And I was like, okay, so at least. So I was like, okay, Diamond. That's why I was like, think of who was in WCW because it's like I was like, don't think out of the box. Like if I think of WCW, one of the people I would think of is DDP.
Yeah.
I probably would. I'll be honest. I probably would have thought of Hogan first.
That's where my brain was going to, because it was like, but no, they did Hogan later, or no, they did Hogan earlier, I think.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe it's DDP. I think it makes sense if it's DDP because I think Hogan was at another event.
He might have he might have been doing Warrior.
Maybe.
Right? Probably. That
Maybe.
lines up.
We gotta check. We gotta get the fact checkers on that.
Ask Brian Zane or someone.
Brian Zane. Alrighty, question number 5. Some people have gone to this point where they gone 4 out of 4. Some people have not gone to this point. You are one of the people that have gone to this point. Going for the 5th question. Will Eddie Prevete, aka the Sweeper Guy, be the first Dusting Off the Ropes Trivia Singles Champion? Let's see right here. Question number 5. Kenny Omega was known for his sweeping entrance. One of the times he used his sweeping entrance was when he and the Young Bucks, aka The Elite, faced ACH, Matt Sydal, and Kushida at what Ring of Honor event?
Oh fuck! I don't. My Ring of Honor history is not good. You said it was Matt Sydal, ACH, and Kushida.
Yes.
Fox. Supercard of Honor?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Supercard of Honor is unfortunately incorrect.
Ah, shit.
It was Ring of Honor 14th anniversary show. It was in 2016?
Oh, okay. I thought it was my brain went to like the named events like Death Before Dishonor and all that. I thought it was
Yeah.
one of those.
I should have given you a hint, but it was too late once you said
I don't think I would have gotten it even with the hint, to be honest.
I probably would have said this was an anniversary show. And
Oh,
then
nope. I still would have.
then I guess even dudes at ringside said it was the anniversary show. So even if I put that up,
Yeah, no. I even that wouldn't have helped me anyway because my Ring of Honor knowledge is very limited.
apparently this was Kenny Omega's last Ring of Honor show before he went full time to Japan. So I guess that's how they know.
Okay.
But anyways, Eddie, I want to thank you for joining me here on Dusting Off the Ropes.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. Keep up the good work in the ring, and also keep up the good work with sweeping.
Thank you.
Also, feel better. I forgot about that. Feel better.
Ed, thank you.
Health is number one priority.
Health is important. Yes.
Health is very
I'm
important.
probably gonna take like a Mucinex and pound another water or something.
Probably, and just hit the hay.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you for joining Dusting Off the Ropes today in the chat. Thank you for watching live, and if you're watching in the future, thank you for watching. It's Dusting Off the Ropes is a pleasure to interview wrestlers and just get to know them a little more, and just get to know, some questions that have not been answered or have been answered, but I try to ask questions that have not been answered. But hopefully, in the future, I keep up with this. Hopefully we have Eddie. I have Eddie on once again. We'll have a part 2 in the future. Hopefully, we'll get that set up soon.
Sequels are usually better.
Yes, sequels are usually better. And who knows? Maybe in a year, you'll be on AEW. Who knows? Maybe we'll
Fingers
see.
crossed.
We'll see. We'll know the future of Eddie Prevete. Eddie, where can everybody find you on social media, by the way?
Let me check because I usually get this part of it wrong. There we go. Okay, I got it. You can find me at Instagram and Twitter at _sweeper guy.
Alrighty, and you said Pro Wrestling Tees?
It should be backslash or Pro Wrestling
Go to
Tees,
Pro Wrestling,
whatever / Eddie Prevete.
Yeah, go to ProWrestlingTees.com and search Eddie Prevete. That's how I do it. I just go.
Hard to remember all the stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I'll just go to the website, just search it instead of having to like, oh, is it a backslash or something like that?
That's what's tripping me up.
Again, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys. And also, again, Eddie, thank you for doing this. And yeah, and again, feel better, Eddie. And guys at home or wherever you're watching, I'll see you next time here on Dusting Off the Ropes.